anytime I think of how a woman cannot go too long without talking to a guy, I always run back to text messages. That just pops up to my mind because when a woman thinks about you, and in other words, she can't go too long without you, the space is getting to her, she needs something to hang on to. So, like, I'll get into circumstances in a second, but, like, some circumstances can make her end up feeling like she needs an instant, I guess we can say instant gratification, but like instant, let's say security. Let's put it like that, actually. And I say this because when she's reading through text messages, what this makes her feel is that there is some hope. If she's going off of hopefulness, that could be one case. Another thing that could make her feel is that, oh, this is when it was a good time. So if she's feeling insecure, she doesn't feel there is security with y'all. She doesn't know if with this space is if this is gonna end up having y'all get back together. Then she will then go ahead and try to use those old text messages, photos, memories to, in a sense, have some great, let's say, dopamine or serotonin releases, something along those lines. In other words, we know music can make somebody be triggered. Music and images can make somebody go back to a memory in time. Like, in a sense, if you're obviously dwelling on it, if she's going ahead and looking at a favorite picture of you guys, or even a dress that she wore when you guys met up, something that is familiar, it brings familiarity to you guys' situation, something you even bought her, even going back to a location, all of that triggers emotions. Now, to my point of what a woman is now feeling and what space is now impacting her with, is that it's too hard to keep going. Now, the great thing about this for y'all fellas is that your space, if you're really doing it good and you feel like, oh, I like my space, this could even mean like I can go a whole day without talking to her. Like, maybe you'll talk to her right in the morning, but that's it. So what this makes it be, what is good for you, is that she's gonna end up seeking eventually. If you're not giving her the impression of like, dang, this guy is totally done with me, if you're not giving the impression of like, where you could talk to, you don't have to talk to me, or I will never talk to you, then she's gonna be wanting to eventually get y'all to talk. What I'm trying to say is the differences is between if she knows you guys are fully done, compared to if she knows that you're just busy, you have other priorities and space is given. Even if it's for a few days, you might be more caught up on other stuff. The difference is that it hurts and it feels away because she's now hoping that, can I make it work? Because you haven't necessarily did anything wrong. And if you guys have good communication, she can understand that you're not coming from a bad place. What I'm also trying to say is that, like, let's say if you did her dirty, like extremely dirty, you have another female, she knows this, the space is not going to be as impactful. She could like extremely miss you, or she could be grieving and hurt, like, wow, I don't like this, I don't want to feel this. It could trigger these emotions. However, it's not going to necessarily gravitate her to, oh, let me go fix it and run. Like, not to say women don't do this, which is a whole different topic, and I will break this down more in a second. I really want to like simplify and bring more clarity to it. But welcome to all the new people, and big shout out to everybody that has been subscribing, has been supporting, and also big shout out to people that have already went on Patreon, became a member. You could choose to be a free member or not, but you're still going to have some benefits and perks to exclusive and explicit content that you simply will not get on YouTube unless you are a YouTube member. So you could choose what you like. And big shout out to everybody that has purchased and bought something from my website. I love talking to y'all during consultations, and I just want to just say, like, I'm just proud of everybody that I do talk to, because as much as I could be helpful, it's great to hear you guys, and even the facts of you guys trying and making it work and understanding women a lot better. Like, I respect that too. And I just wanted to throw that in there just to say, like, big shout out to y'all that you want to do better, or you want to understand your situation, want more clarity. If you do ever want to book a consultation, talk about what's going on with you, and would want more insight on your situation, want strategic ways to go about it and a better understanding, and actually go for it, trying to get the best results you can, you definitely can do that by clicking the link down below, and definitely checking it out. There's other stuff that I have available, not just consultations. It's all up to you. Click the link if you're about it. Okay, now back to what I was saying. I want to simplify and clarify that how I also want you to look at this, how to also view it and have a perception of it, is that with a woman that is now going too long without talking to you, like, let's say if there's too much space given, she has to think of, what did I miss out on him too? this is a whole different video, because if I was talking about like what she's feeling when she's missing you, which kind of applies and is connected to space anyways, like giving space, because that's the missing you aspect, I could do a whole video about this. But to sum it all up, just understand that if she's looking back and she sees your value, it's missing that idea of like, I had a great guy by my side, why did I ruin it? And this is what I was saying with circumstances. What's major factors that let's say impact her situation is who did something wrong, right? So like, let's just look at it as in like, if it's leaning more towards you, the likelihood of her missing you or space impacting her, as I was saying, is less. If it's leaning towards like even her or in the middle, then that's a higher chance that space is more impactful. But going too long lessens the security. That's just general, right? Like, even if you did do something wrong, remember I said that many men have done things wrong. Many men that can get a woman or just know how to deal with women, they could end up doing, you know, a lot of stuff. Like, even if it's just cheating, or tell this woman like, I can't be serious, and yet this woman will get whatever he can give. It might not be fully commitment. It might not be fully solidification. It might not be, but she'll take that. Now, that's not my point, but I want you to understand that there's still a factor of her feeling like, I might lose my security with him, because if it's happening for too long, what does that instantly take, right? Instantly, you're thinking like, dang, we're reaching 3 months, right? Or we're reaching 6 months. That's not even space anymore. That's no contact, which is also, I want you to understand, no contact and space is definitely different, right? Because people can do no contact for a while, and obviously we know no contact is no communication in all aspects, but no contact is really more beneficial for your particular case as you move forward. In other words, it's also the betterment of you. Like, that leaves a huge imprint, because no contact reconnects yourself to yourself. Don't let that one go over your head. And when it reconnects you to yourself, you're also understanding how to deal with her. That's why my no contact guide and journal is still available, and people do get it, and it's actually on sale right now if you do want to get it. Now, as I said, it's a security aspect that she doesn't get, right? There's a lot of elements to it. I will definitely elaborate more on the security aspect, and she wants that. It's a desire of fulfillment. It's biological, all that sorts of stuff. But I hope that helped you in some sort of way. As I said, no contact guide and journal. If you are going through that, or you want to use it for space, you want to use it for the betterment of yourself and reconnecting, discovering yourself, not only just healing, but learning what you love, and have it as like a prompt as to what I would say to you if I was the one supporting you during no contact, because that's exactly what it is. This is the stuff that I've used that worked on other men before, that actually got them through no contact and got them to get what they wanted out of no contact with her, and other situations. It's not just men buying the no contact guide and journal, but I added real life stories too that giving people results. So once more, if you want to get it and you want to actually tap into that, really know how to go about it, get more insight, and actually have something that holds you accountable, and have a journal guide style, that link is down below to go ahead and get it and save big by clicking the link. Of course, because you have a great price on it right now, discounted, y'all, or sale price. And then once more, thank you for everybody that has gotten things from me, whatever it is, even just y'all clicking, liking my videos. I thank y'all, and I will always be forever grateful for y'all. I love y'all. Take care of yourselves. I really mean it. Remember, you can get through anything that you're going through, and don't ever let your circumstances, when it's not what you want it to be, determine where you end up and affect your emotions too much. I love y'all. Like I said, love yourself even more though, and I'll talk to y'all very much soon. Bye, y'all.